Hi friends, welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior, trying to remain debt free, giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. Today we're going to get into some zero-based budgeting, and to help me with that, I am using the Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. I've been using this for 2 years. Every month has 5 budget breakdown sheets. So since I'm paid bi-weekly, this has been amazing that I have 2 years of income in one book. Definitely got my money's worth here. And this is just some other items that this is like my pre-planning worksheet where, for example, if I know that I want to increase something, I can jot that down at that time and work around everything else. As you see, like I kind of pre-planned some stuff already for the following months. And since the beginning of my journey, I've been doing this and so been helpful. This here is just a quick reference for the bills that most of them are automatic and paid from my bills account, but all my credit cards that I do own and their due dates. So just a quick reminder, and every month I just go through, make sure everything's been paid out of the bills account and wipe it off, and kind of rinse and repeat monthly. Today's zero-based budget, we are working with paycheck number 2 of July. I budget $970. This number will come in handy if for whatever reason I needed to do a budget breakdown with that number without knowing the actual amount. That's when that comes in handy. And this, I always write this just as a reminder. This is the minimum income I can expect to cover cycle of bills. The paycheck actually came in at $1,090.27. And that was thanks to the holiday. I did work the holiday. And for me is you get 8 hours of holiday pay. And then when you work, the holiday is time and a half. We got our income, which we're working with. And moving on to the bill section. And as I showed you guys on here, these are all the monthly bills. But since they're all going to a bills account with a date I'm not interested in, it stays in the bank. I always budget $380 for the month. Half of $380 is $190. So every month I'm replenishing the same amount, but it's like I'm constantly replenishing my bills account. I don't have to worry about it getting below a certain amount before some more income is coming in. Being a month ahead has helped me to be able to kind of minimize my monthly bills to where, for me, it's simple, where I just know that number and I split it across the monthly paychecks, the 2 paychecks per month. So I like that. It's working, and I aim to keep that just the same. So that's pretty much it for my monthly expenses. At least that stays in the bank. Next is my cushion. That stays in the bank as well. And that's getting $125. And then month ahead, I am doing a month ahead savings tracker goal. And that's going to get $25. Secure Auto is my car insurance. I have Geico, and I'm a year ahead. And so I'm just working on 2025 premium. And so I'm able to give this $50. My HOA, I set a goal of $650. Last year it was $600 or $625. So it seems like it increases by 25. So HOA is getting 23. And the eatery is our 3-month meat haul. And this is going to get $55. Whole life is a new life insurance that I added for the kids. I paid it in full. I leave it on my budget because I'm still debating if I'm going to save for it in cash or just add it to the monthly bills. And actually, it's really truly added into the monthly bills already without me having to adjust the number, because there was the minimums that I was paying on my credit cards a couple years ago. I left that amount in the monthly bill. An example of a new bill coming in, I have something already. I don't have to reconfigure my whole budget. So technically it's in there, but because I like everything to have a buffer, I think I'm going to budget for it separately. I think I'm gonna start this next month though. But that's why that is here, but it's getting nothing as of now. And the last bill is Amazon. I do pay Amazon Prime membership yearly, and that's $12 per month. Now that we got all our numbers for the bills, let's add those bad boys up. We have 190, 125, 25, 50, 23, 55, and 12. So for the bills, in this paycheck, total 480. We're gonna take 480 from 1090.27. And that leaves us with $610.27 to cover roll to the next section. Here's my cash envelopes that I keep in my wallet. And we're working with 4 categories. And groceries is getting $50. Car juice, which is my gas, is getting $50 as well. Dine out is getting $25. And beauty is getting $20. I can do this math without the calculator, so we have 125 and 45. So 145 to my wallet. For my cash envelopes, I do have a number I try not to exceed, and that's 150. That number is usually enough to get everything covered. Usually there's some type of rollover, so I feel like that's my comfort number for my cash envelopes. So we're going to take 610 from 145. That leaves 465.27. And we'll go ahead and bring this number here. And we can get into the sinking funds. For my sinking funds, the first is wellness, and it just covers my supplements, vitamins, protein at time when I have a protein shake. In my diet, GC is birthdays, gift celebrations, and this is 21. I set a goal for the entire year of 500. And so with that number being set at 500, over my 24 paychecks, I was able to get $21. And so if at the end of the year, everything is spent, I know that I spent $500, and chances are for 2025, I'll increase the goal amount. Another thing that I found helpful was when I do my monthly budget, or even when I think of it annually, I'm paid bi-weekly, 26 paychecks per year. 2 of those are magic months. I exclude the 2 magic month paychecks. So instead of 26, there's 24 that I budget my goal amounts, my bills, all that over those 24 paychecks. So for me, the 25th and 26th paycheck is truly free income or extra income that I can play with, spend, save. You know, I have that option. I like that. You know, I have a buffer. I like to have a buffer in everything, and fun paychecks where, you know, they're free and clear. I don't have to pay bills. I don't have to give money to my sinking funds and all that. But I normally do. I just keep it rolling like it's normal. But doing that, that actually increases my month ahead account. So it's like I'm gradually getting 2-3 months ahead just by giving my bills that income, the magic month paychecks. Since I've been able to write things down and get in the habit, stay on this trail of budgeting, yeah, it's opened the doors for so many ideas and ways that I can play with the numbers and plan out things. So zero-based budgeting is bomb.com to me. And so I'm going to stick with it. Moving on to Christmas. Christmas is about to be fully funded. I set a goal of 900 and it's going to get 120 to get that fully funded. And I actually have been doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. It's Christmas in July, so I've been taking advantage of these deals, getting some cash back. So I said, you know what? I got a little extra holiday pay. Let's get Christmas fully funded so I can feel at the end of the month when I do pull from it, is at the goal amount. So I feel like it's okay to spend from. Because I truly try not to spend from my envelopes, especially like example Christmas, until it's fully funded. And like birthday script celebration, that's a category that's a constant pull from, fill up, deplete, replenish. It's always on that repeat cycle. Next is sick days. Last paycheck I wasn't able to stuff it, and so this paycheck is going to get 50. Experiences is for the kids, fun, hobbies. That's going to get 10. Car defense is my car emergency fund, and that's going to get 53. I'm doing a 52-week challenge, and home defense is the home emergency. I set a goal of 500 here for the year, and so that is getting 21. The purge is being fully funded. It only needs $2. And the purge has been getting a snowball of 3 categories. Holidays, which has been fully funded for the year at 200. The purge fully funded at 300. And Bank of Nita. So now that the purge is fully funded, we'll start getting Bank of Nita funded. So I just took the amounts of those 3 categories, balled it up, and that gave me $31. And so I just been snowballing. But that's what we have going on here. And Bank of Nita is pretty much it has a couple purposes. So this is going to be a envelope that I have on hand at all times, to where the goal is 365, or I think this year will be 366, so it's $1 a day since it's a leap year. And I'm going to have that to do bail exchanges, for change. If any of my sinking funds needed to borrow money, I will pull it from here. And then when I get paid again, instead of paying whatever, let's say experiences needed to borrow $30, instead of me giving experiences $30, I'll just pay back Bank of Nita. The money that was borrowed would be paid back, and then I can continue. This is, my little bank to myself. Help me out when I need it, and my condensing cash. We have 24, 21, 120, 50, 10, 53, 21, 2, and 29. So $330 is going to sinking funds. Minus 465.27 leaves 135.27. We get to slide over extra debt and come on down to the extra savings. For the past 3 years, I've been doing the Zero Out Challenge and giving it the last 3 numbers of my paycheck. And to remind everyone, the last 3 was 27 cents. So Zero out gets 27 cents. Let's bring down 135.27. New car, we last scratched off 135. And so adding up these two amounts, we get 135.27. The number that was left over is the same number that went to the total amount of savings. So we know this number minus that number is 0. And I have my zero-based budget for the second paycheck of July. I still do make mistakes, even though 3 years in, but I'm usually able to find it with the help of this and this. I'm usually able to find it if my numbers are off, doing a stuffing or something. This is what works for me, so I stick with it. Thank you guys for being here, and I will check you out in the actual cash stuffing video. Bye, you guys.